Wouldn't it be lovely if your husband always acted perfectly, was always perfectly a man of integrity? But all of us have fallen short of the glory of God. All of us will eventually make some decisions that aren't the wisest or maybe just downright sinful. Well, if you see your husband trapped in a pattern of sin, destructive decisions that he's making, maybe he's looking at pornography, maybe he's started a trend of being a bit verbally abusive toward you, you're going to need to confront him. Once you overcome that fear of confrontation, which we talked about in a prior video, now how do you do it effectively? How do you bring up these concerns with your husband so that he will hear you? Well, here's what not to do. Don't roll your eyes. Don't scold him like he's a 3-year-old and you're the teacher. Don't tower over him as he's sitting on the couch, pointing down at him and, looking down at him from your lofty perspective. Don't act all self-righteous like you don't do anything wrong. He is obviously just hopelessly inept, just a complete jerk. Don't do that, because he will shut down, he will tune you out, or he'll become very aggressive and push back at you. The way to do it is to clothe yourself with humility, which is biblical. Maybe take a lower posture with him so that you're not towering over him, and speak gently and kindly to him. Remind him of his good qualities, because he has some. I know that he does. Remind him of the things that you see in him, and then gently point out the problem, what you hope to be corrected. And here's a really helpful phrase to use that will help him become less defensive. Instead of making all sorts of accusations, start out by saying, "Can you help me understand why you keep on struggling with pornography? I really want to understand, what's going on there, because I want to help you. I'm your partner in this. We're going to overcome this thing together. Talk with me. Help me understand." And as you ask that question, he becomes much less defensive. He begins to believe that maybe you're for him and you want to understand what makes him tick. A great phrase, a golden phrase. Help me understand why. And don't say it in a sarcastic voice. Say it in a gentle, loving, kind voice. That'll be an effective way to begin that addressing of that difficult issue with your husband.